One of my least favorite tasks in the world is cleaning out the refrigerator, and I try to stay on top of this task so it doesn't get into the state it's in right now. But there are times when it just gets completely overwhelming, and I wanted to share what makes it easier for me in case yours is overwhelming you too. When it's really bad, I suggest pulling out everything that's expired and sticking that to the side, and everything that's still good and putting it in another spot. And then I suggest having the right tools. I don't know why refrigerator messes are so sticky, but having a straight edge on hand is super helpful. I could have scrubbed at those sticky spots for 5 minutes and they probably would have barely come off, but with my straight edge, they came right up. I also like to have a stiff bristled brush to get into the crevices. I also think it's very important to know when you can spot clean and know when it's going to be easier to just pull the thing out, the drawer or whatever it is, and clean it in the sink. I never have a ton of time and energy, so when I can spot clean, I'm going to save myself some time doing it, but there are times when it is just so gross that pulling it out is actually going to save me time. At this point, my hyperfocus is kicked in and I want to go through and get every single little crevice, but I know that that's going to cause me way too much exhaustion in the long run. So I'm gonna just stick with the plan and just spot clean, and that's gonna be enough. It's gonna be enough. I 100% guarantee myself that it will be so much better than it was. I know it's really difficult when your hyperfocus kicks in and you all of a sudden want to wash every bottle that's in your fridge and do every single little thing, but you don't have to do that. And I think that it is good to figure out a balance so that you don't spend a ton of time doing any cleaning chore, because if it's always super time consuming and it always leaves you exhausted, you're not going to want to do it as frequently, and that's going to cause you and I more trouble. This is preventative, but I wanted to say that if you're at a low capacity time, I think storing your leftovers in Ziploc bags can be very helpful, because when it's expired or you don't want it anymore, you can throw it in the trash as opposed to having to clean out the Tupperware. It's just going to save you a little time. When it comes to cleaning the exterior of the fridge, there are times when I have the capacity to fully clean everything off with the duster and with the cleaning spray, and then go back over and polish the fridge surface with a stainless steel spray. But I'm usually not at a higher capacity, and frankly, I don't need it to look super perfect. I just need to clean all the sticky fingerprints and blobs off of the fridge, and I count that good. I pulled out this fridge because it's the first time cleaning it, and I thought it was an older fridge, and usually the fridge coils are in the back on older models. And when I saw it, I just wanted to quickly clean, and I just thought it was worth mentioning that having a 6-foot extendable Swiffer duster is super handy. I only had one cleaning fluff on me, but that guy worked. I was very intimidated of cleaning fridge coils for a long time, so I just ignored it, but it's actually pretty easy. There's usually a couple of screws that hold this panel on the front of your fridge, or it will pop off for you in this case. And I would definitely suggest turning off the fridge first, but you can usually just vacuum in and around those fridge coils and wipe everything down with a cloth. After you've done this once, it's pretty easy and it will make your refrigerator run so much more efficiently, especially if you're someone like me who has pets and all of that pet hair just gets sucked up into those fridge coils when your refrigerator is running, which is all the time. Here's a close-up to show you how it literally just popped on and off. I hope this video helped, or at least gave you a little bit of motivation to work on your fridge.